Hi, this is Rais. Thank you for watching this video. There are over 24 different ET races who are actively helping humans advance and evolve. One of these ET races is the Mantis. The Mantis look just like the Mantis that we have here on Earth, but they are 10 feet, they're over 10 feet tall. The Mantis are one of the oldest and most respected ET races in the universe. They are highly advanced and very kind and loving. I recently did a past life regression session for a client. During the session, the client went back to a past life where she was a mantis helping humans. I had a very interesting conversation with that mantis, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.
I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And as I count backwards from 3 to 1, we're going to open the handle of that door and walk through the door on the other side and into the lifetime that we need to see today, and close the door behind you. As I count backwards from 3 to 1, you will be there. 3. Putting your hand on that handle and opening the door. 2. Walking through the door and into the other side and closing the door behind us. And 1. Be there now. Take a moment and allow yourself to integrate. Connect with all of your senses. And as you do so, tell me what you see, sense, or experience.
The sky is blue. Very blue. Feels vast. The land feels open. But also wet. Don't know.
Just relax.
Greenery is tall. Plants are big and tall. Trying to see.
You're doing very well.
I think I'm with people. I think I'm in a tribe. We're walking, we're like half naked. And it's like it's tall, through tall grass, tall plants. I don't know if I'm human. Feels like my arms are like insect arms and kind of hairy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I'm a mantis. Maybe I'm one of those mantis beings.
Oh, okay.
I have other ones around me. We're all kind of going somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Like we're not small, but compared to the environment, it feels we're small.
Uh-huh.
Because everything's big.
Uh-huh. What color is your skin?
It's like greenish.
Mm-hmm.
Like green and yellowish.
Mm-hmm.
I can sense things in the air, like vibrations in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I see different.
Oh.
Like I see more angle when I look.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm walking forward, but I can also see my mates in the back.
Okay.
I don't know where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like we have a mission.
Okay. Are there many of you or just a few?
Just a few.
Okay. And how are you moving? Are you walking?
We're walking.
Okay.
But like our hands are like the praying mantis hands.
Uh-huh.
We look like insects.
Mm-hmm.
We are connected. We feel connected to the environment. We feel connected to the air.
Uh-huh.
And to each other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going places. I don't know where we're going.
When you say you feel connected, what do you mean?
Like, it doesn't feel like wind passes over my skin. It feels like wind is part of me.
Oh, I see.
That's how connected I feel to everything around.
Mm-hmm.
When I step on like leaves or plants, it feels like I'm also part of them as I do.
I see. I see.
And I'm hyper aware of everything.
Uh-huh.
Hyper aware of the birds chirping all the way in the distance. The vibration carries in the air and I'm connected to the air.
Uh-huh.
I have antenna. I think that's where it's coming from. I sense with it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Comes into my brain.
Yes.
There's no danger. There's nothing. It's just peaceful.
Uh-huh.
Everything is like this.
If you look around you, what do you see? You see...
It's like vastness. Vast valleys, vast hills. The sky is blue, but it feels like there's a moon, but it's so close. Not like the Earth moon. It's like so close.
Do you see any nature, any trees or plants?
Yes, a lot of plants, a lot of trees. It's mostly green.
Are the trees tall or short or?
Tall, but it's not like the forests. It's they're not really tall like a forest. They're in the distance. Don't know if I'm making this up.
No, you're doing very well. Just say the first thing that comes to you without even thinking about it or analyzing it. You're doing just fine.
This is a peaceful land. Things don't eat things. We get the energy from the source, from the air. That's why we're so connected to the air, I think.
I see.
And the air is moist.
I see.
Like it carries the conduction of the energy. If I look hard enough in the air, it's like hexagons. Like I can see the whole quantum field. And it's almost like synapses of neurons interconnected, but it's the whole air. And when I look, I see colors. It's like iridescent colors flowing in between hexagons. It's like the honeycomb. And as I move, they just kind of, like I kind of move through that field. They just kind of bend, and then they're so malleable. The whole field's so malleable. Oh, I can tap into the field, and I can go through dimensions. I think that's what we do. It's not just physical. This isn't physical. But it feels so real. Yeah, it's more energy than real. I mean, no more energy than physical.
Right. Does your body feel like an energy body or a physical body?
Yes, it feels like an energy body.
Yes.
It feels like as I'm moving through that field, it just kind of glides in it.
Is your body transparent? Can you?
No.
Okay.
I think it's dense enough that I can see, but it's not as dense as physical that is slow. It's like the frequency can move easier. I see other beings. I see like unicorns. It's not unicorn. Maybe it's dragons. They also glide in the quantum field.
What color are they?
This one's white.
Okay.
Yeah, it's white. It has lot of substance to be in the air like this, but it glides. It's almost like it has fur that just kind of floats in the air as it's going.
Mm-hmm.
Moves through the hexagons.
Uh-huh.
Cute. I can also shapeshift.
Oh, interesting.
I don't have to be this mantis body. I can actually change.
Uh-huh.
I just arrange as I wish.
Uh-huh.
It's fun.
Uh-huh. How do you shapeshift?
I think about what I want and I put my thought to it, my focus to it, and it materializes like that.
Oh, okay.
Like I can have a wing. If I want to have a wing, I can imagine a wing and it just happens there.
Uh-huh.
Like it's almost like I arrange my molecules and my frequency to have a wing where it's not, and then it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
I feel more free here. I don't feel like I have too many boundaries.
Uh-huh.
It still has, not like Earth, it still has laws, it feels like, but I know how to manipulate the laws. But I feel like everything does. Everything in that environment does.
Yes.
Like I'm not special.
Yes.
And we feel connected to, like in our hearts are all interconnected in this environment. Everyone's hearts.
Including the trees and the grass?
Yeah, and dragons.
Dragons, okay.
Like it's all like our hearts are open. There's almost like a vortex around all of our hearts. Like the energy moves in a vortex, heart to heart.
Uh-huh.
We travel interdimensionally to other planets that need. Earth is one of them.
Uh-huh.
We convey this like heart connectedness because they feel lost. It feels like those planets, they're like lost. They lost their way. They lost the truth.
Uh-huh. So your task, your job is to go to different planets?
Maybe that's our mission. Maybe that's where we're going.
Okay. What do you do when you go to these other planets?
We try to connect with people who have a compassionate heart but also are open. Their frequency is higher,
Uh-huh.
but also they're able to hear us
Uh-huh.
and not be scared of us. To convey that there is so much more to than Earth.
Uh-huh.
Like they can chant, some of them can channel us.
Meaning the mantis, channel the mantis?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm connected to anyone.
Okay.
I don't think I am.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I think that's what they do. I think maybe I'm younger among them.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's what that tribe was trying to teach me.
Uh-huh. To teach you how to communicate through channels? Okay.
Or what they do
Okay.
and what their purpose is.
Oh, so like you're a trainee maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like I don't know how to use my gifts
Uh-huh.
as well as they do.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I want more. I feel like there's more realms. And I want to connect to the higher other realms too.
Uh-huh.
To learn more.
Yes.
I want to understand how universes work, but I want to also understand how the laws of each of these planets work, or these dimensions.
Yes.
This is a different dimension.
Uh-huh.
And it's almost like superimposed on other dimensions. It's only like you raise your frequency to shift to the other ones. This is still a high frequency, higher than, like, say, Earth frequency, but there's still so many more higher frequencies. I feel like I want to learn more.
Uh-huh. Are you able to change your frequency?
Yeah, I just don't know how.
Okay.
But it's easier to go to the lower ones. It's not as easy to go to the higher ones.
Okay.
I feel like I want to know the higher ones.
Okay.
And I feel like maybe that's why I didn't connect with anyone on the lower ones. But that's what the other ones in my tribe are doing. They're trying to help the ones in the lower realms.
On Earth?
On Earth and other planets too.
Okay.
But Earth is the densest. Earth is like so dark in so many ways. But also the density is so heavy.
Uh-huh.
So heavy, and things move so slow. There's a quantum field there too. People don't see it. And but it's so slow and so much more dense than what our hexagon one is. I think this is also hexagon. Like a honeycomb. But the hexagons are so much larger. It's so much harder to move through.
Uh-huh.
We tap with our heart energy. We tap into the quantum with our vortex energy from the heart. People don't know how.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can go to Earth. I am on Earth. I'm on Earth, but they don't see me.
Yes.
I'm in a field, and I want to play with this hexagon energy.
Uh-huh.
And it feels different. It feels denser. I feel like I'm more matter than spirit here. but they still don't see me. They have energy bodies. They don't even know.
Humans, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are also more energy, but they just don't even see that. They don't see past the physical. I see them, they don't see me.
Okay.
I can walk among them and like they would have no idea.
Because they're in a lower dimension than you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what any of this means.
And as you're there on Earth looking at humans, do you get a sense as to why humans don't understand that they have an energy body? They think they're just physical?
Yeah, there's so many beliefs that are imposed on them that block this. They block themselves, but also the world asks them to block themselves. So they just comply.
And who is it that is imposing these things on humans?
That's how it has been for so many centuries.
Oh, okay.
It's not in their culture to see and be this open. I think throughout their history it has been shunned upon to have openness to spirituality.
Okay. So how do the Mantis beings help humans? Do they use channels and send messages, or do they do other
Yes, some
things?
of them do, yes.
Okay.
They teach compassion.
Okay.
They teach that there is like how they can connect. They teach how they can tap into the quantum field.
Okay.
They teach how they can get out of their bodies and use their energy bodies to be in that realm.
How can they do that, humans?
With raising their vibration, like putting an intention, and that electrifies, and then wanting the feeling of being there, and that magnetizes. So it creates an electromagnetic force into the field.
Intention, what kind of intention?
Intention is electric, and feeling or emotion is magnetic. So if you combine the two, that's how you cross dimensions too. That's pretty much how you move into where you want to go, or where you want to be, or what you want to have. That's how you draw things to you too, because it's also magnetic.
Are you referring to manifestation?
Manifestation is part of it, yes.
Okay.
But that's how they also, like, they manifest. So you can manifest being in a different dimension like this, just the same way.
So if a human being wants, for example, to manifest finding abundance, for example, they have to think about it and they have to add emotion to it?
Yes, but also like embody it. Like be it. Just like how, like I was connected to the hexagon field, like I was part of it. And that's how, then it's inevitable. It has to happen.
So by embodying, it means that they have to believe that they already have the abundance?
Yes, and also, and like, and it's inevitable. It's
Okay.
the birthright, and then it just happens. It has to happen.
Okay. So if somebody wants to find the job that they enjoy, what should they do?
They have to imagine that they have a job that's in full alignment with who they are, and embody it as if it has always been. And that's how they shift. I think this is also like you shift timelines. This is how we also shift timelines.
Okay, what do you mean by shifting timeline?
Like the possibilities of what happens. It all exists superimposed. And then you just shift to the one that's more in alignment with your vibration.
Okay. Like a parallel world,
Yeah.
parallel universe, okay.
I think it's like, yeah, I think that's as far as I understand.
Okay. Do the Mantis beings always teach through channels, or do they have other ways of teaching humans other than just channels?
They come to when they're cold. There are groups on Earth, and they ask to see extraterrestrials. They come when they're cold like that too.
Mm. Do they communicate with humans through other means other than using a channel?
They come in their dreams.
Okay.
They come in whenever the energy body is more free and open.
Okay. So the main purpose of the Mantis on Earth is to do what?
Teach compassion
Okay.
and teach humans that there is more than what they just see.
Okay. Do they also sometimes incarnate on Earth in a human body?
Yes.
Is that easy?
No. It's not easy to be human.
Okay.
It's very hard to be human, but sometimes they do.
Okay.
It's almost like a sacrifice they make.
Why is it so difficult to be human?
Because when you're human, you're not connected to the field like how we are connected. Because it's so much denser. You can't move through easy. You can't manifest easy. You can't shapeshift. You can't do anything. You're just kind of stuck. But humans are so powerful, but it like 99% of it is blocked. I think that's what we're trying to teach them. That they are so powerful, that they can open up and connect.
Is the Mantis teachings having any effect on human? Is it making a difference?
Yes, it is making a difference.
Okay.
It is making a shift in human consciousness.
Okay. Are there other beings other than the Mantis who are
Yes.
engaged the same activities?
Yes, there's so many
Okay.
wanting there are rules of engaging with humans. Can't show them too much because it impedes the free will, and they need to figure things out themselves. But they're so powerful. The vessel is also so powerful. They just don't know. They don't know how to energize the energy field. There's layers on layers of energy bodies. And the chakras are the keys. It's like they're the keys. You can energize them, and then it just unlocks a piece.
When you say human vessel is so powerful, what kind of powers do humans have?
Humans have all the powers we have and more. They can connect to all of these realms, even in their physical bodies. They don't even have to be out into their energy bodies. They can still do it in their physical bodies even. But they block themselves so much.
They block themselves, or others block them?
Others also block them. They were engineered, but the engineers figured they were more powerful, so they blocked them too.
And who are these engineers?
They're big.
Do they look like human?
They look like humans, but they're giants.
Okay. How big are they approximately?
They're so much more bigger than humans are.
And what do they have a name, these engineers?
I think they're Anunnaki.
Anunnaki. So the Anunnaki engineered humans, and they blocked their powers?
Yes, they blocked their DNA.
Why did they do that?
Because they wanted to control them.
In what way?
They engineered them to control them.
Okay.
And then they became too powerful. There was also a quarrel between them.
Between who?
Between the Anunnaki races.
Oh.
One supported, and the other one supported the freeing of the humans, and the other ones didn't.
Is that Enki and Enlil?
Yes.
Okay.
They were powerful.
So before the Anunnaki engineered human and blocked them, did the humans have more of their powers available, more of their DNA activated?
They had more of their DNA activated, yes.
Okay.
They also engineered their DNA though. But they would have been more connected to Earth had they not been engineered.
Okay. Where are the humans originally from?
There is no original human.
I'm sorry?
There is no original human.
Oh, okay. Because some say they're from Lyra.
I think Lyran DNA is in humans.
Okay.
And there's Sasquatch.
On Earth?
On the parallel Earth, yes.
Okay.
And they're also part human.
Are they on this Earth in physical form?
They cross dimensions, and sometimes they're seen.
Okay.
But it's a parallel Earth.
Okay.
It's like a parallel dimension for Earth.
Yes. Can you tell us about the mantis that we have on Earth? They are small on the trees. Are they related to the mantis that you are?
They're so similar in how we look.
Uh-huh.
So similar. I don't know who made them.
Okay.
Maybe we made them so that humans would be still like familiar with our shape.
Oh, okay. How tall are the mantis on average?
Us?
Yes.
We are bigger than humans.
Maybe more than 10 feet tall?
Yes.
Okay.
More. Maybe 12.
Okay. And what's the average lifespan of mantis?
500 is
500? Okay.
500 years. Yeah.
And what dimension do they reside in typically?
I think it's between the higher density of 4 and the 5th.
Okay. Why is the human lifespan so short? Was it always like this?
No, it's because the DNAs were cut.
Oh, okay.
Humans are supposed to be hundreds and hundreds years old.
Okay. And the Anunnaki did that.
Yes.
Okay. And are there also reptilians here?
Yes.
What is their role? What has been their role?
They have an agenda. They want to control Anunnaki are no longer controlling humans. When they stepped away, reptilians came in. They mind control too.
Okay. What is their agenda?
They want to take over, but they also want to control humans, to suck their energy, and to have, it's like parasites. They're like parasites, but they're very powerful.
Okay. Are they succeeding in their agenda, or?
They have been for so many years, but people are waking up more and more. Actually, that's what we're doing. We're making them realize their own power, humans.
Okay.
That's our agenda against some of these other ET agendas. We're also ETs. There's so many ETs. There's Lyrans. There's Lyrans, there's Syrians,
Okay.
Andromedans. They're all higher frequencies of love and compassion. Reptilians their frequency is high, but it's not of love nor compassion. That's how they can shapeshift. They know how to shapeshift because they can manipulate the field.
Okay.
And they can also, even if their shape isn't human, they can make humans think that they are, because they mind control.
So when a shifting reptilian is walking in the street, humans look at him, they see a human
Yes.
being, even though that is really not a human being.
Yes.
So that reptilian may be 8 feet tall, but people don't know that, right?
Exactly. And sometimes if humans are in the zone, like they're more in focus, like they have their electric energy from their brain, like the brain waves are faster, then they can actually see them shift.
Okay. So if I'm seeing a human that's 5 feet tall and it's really an 8 feet reptilian, my mind is lying to me, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and but if you can focus hard enough, you can see for a fraction of time that you can actually see
Okay.
their true self.
So if I put my hand above his head, will it hit some solid object or will it be like air?
It will be like air
Okay.
because it's the frequency.
Yeah. So how about AI? What can you tell us about AI?
AI it can go into the wrong hands. It's so easy to go into the wrong hands. But we're going to block that.
Okay. I'm not talking about the software AI. I'm talking about the AI that's come from a different universe. Is that who you're talking about too?
I was talking about the artificial ones humans made.
Oh.
Humans made that with other races' help, actually.
With which race help?
I think Andromedans helped them.
Oh, okay. To develop the software?
Yes.
Okay.
But it can go into the reptilian hands.
Okay.
But it's not going to happen.
Is there another type of AI that's from an AI universe that's...
Yes. That built the Matrix. Is that the one you're talking about?
Oh, so yes.
The structure, the construct. That AI, now it's coming to me. That AI imitated what God Source made and made it look like, but it's so much more inferior. But that's how the humans are trapped. They don't know how to get out.
So the Matrix was created by AI and not the reptilians?
Reptilians and AI work together, I think.
Okay. They say that they control the reptilians, the AI. Is that correct, or is it the other way around, or is it equal?
I don't know who did what first,
Okay.
but they work together.
Okay. What do the... Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
That's why reptilians come. It's like they tap into it. They
Okay.
tap into that construct.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna change. This is breaking at the seams. This is why more and more people are awakening to understand that that's what's going on. There's dimensions over it.
Okay. So the light is winning?
Yes, but the light and the dark are the same.
Okay.
It's one can't exist without the other.
Okay. Tell us about Mantis, about their history, their characteristics.
So we were out of that. So this structure or this construct, we're also in it, but we're also out of it. There's a real dimension outside of it. And there's so many more dimensions.
Okay.
But this dimension, AI dimension, there's still dimensions inside it. So when people die, or when we also die, we think that we ascend to the other higher dimension, but it's still within the AI construct. There's also another, because this is just something that was imitated, but it's within the bigger construct, which is source made.
So there is a source-made construct, which is the original, and then there is a fake one made by AI?
Yes.
So
Imitated the dimensions.
okay. So if I die tomorrow, if my body dies, my soul comes out and goes to the light.
Yes.
Is that the AI light or is that the source light?
If you don't know where you're going, it's easy to still rise within the AI construct, but higher dimensions.
So they will capture the soul, intercept it.
And then send it back again.
They send it back.
For another experience. It just keeps on going like that. But people are understanding that they can actually break through. And when they die, they can break through that and then rise to the actual realms where the other real dimensions are.
So how can a human that dies, how can they make sure that they go to the real source light and not the fake one?
They have to have the intention. They have to know about it. It's the knowledge.
Okay.
And it's also when they exit their body, if they exit their body from the solar plexus, it's easier to get stuck within the AI construct. If they exit through their crown chakra, it's easier to break through the AI.
Is there a way to make sure that they exit through the crown chakra and not the solar plexus? Do they have control over it?
If they're aware, they can.
Okay.
It's all about knowing about it.
Okay.
Because they've been blinded for so many years.
So let's say a human being dies and they don't know anything and they get captured and go to the false light and then they're sent back to Earth by the reptilians or AI.
Yeah, there's also tricksters.
Uh-huh.
They get tricked. They get shown that they didn't do good enough. So they're manipulated to actually want to go back to make it better.
What is it for the trickster? How do they benefit? How do the tricksters benefit when they send the human being back to Earth, a soul?
They keep this construct going. I think the whole aim is still to gain energy.
Oh, okay. So to use us as battery.
Yeah, not like the movie, but yes, in a way.
Okay. Are the mantis all from the dark light, or are they some of them are from the dark?
No, we're all from the light. We're all from the light. But we are scary looking, and that's why we don't show ourselves.
Okay.
Because reptilians are also very tall and scary. So we don't want to be associated.
Okay. Was this one on the bed a mantis in a past life?
Yes.
Okay, so that was an actual past life. Okay. Where are the mantis from originally? What star system? Do we know? Do we have a name for it?
Centuria?
Okay. Alpha Centauri?
Alpha Centuria.
Okay. Are there 3D mantis also, or are they all higher than 3D?
We can be 3D.
But with difficulty, right?
We can show and become 3D, but we would be very scary.
Yep. Is it true that the mantis specialize in genetic science?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell us about the mantis so that people who listen to this recording get a better understanding of what mantis are?
We're very loving and we want to connect, but we don't want to scare. Okay. But if you want to connect, we will be available.
Is the one on the bed originally a mantis?
Not originally.
Where is she from originally? Which star system?
She had many. I think she was also a Lyran, and also from Sirius too.
Okay.
She was a Syrian and a Lyran.
Okay. Got it.
She was also a water being.
In which planet?
I think it was also Sirius.
Okay. She came with a number of questions to ask during this session. May we ask to speak with her higher self and guides also to join us so
Yes.
we can. Are they here already?
Yes, they are.
Okay. May I speak to this one's higher self, please?
Yes,
Do I have permission to ask questions?
yes.
Thank you so much. Higher self, why did you show her that scene where she was a mantis being?
Because she needs to know where her compassion comes from.
Where does it come from?
From that lifetime when she was so open with her heart.
Okay. So she is a starseed for sure.
Yes.